Hey guys, Koji Blaze here, and welcome back to episode 19 of my Minecraft mobile survival series. And today, like I said, we're gonna make a creeper farm. But before that, I'm meaning to upgrade my two pickaxes, which in the last episode I mentioned that I wanted subscribers to name, and no one named them, so they're gonna stay unnamed for now, I guess. Alright, the first thing I got to do is, I think it's smelt the ancient debris. Let's go take this out. Yeah, alright. While we wait for that, I'm also going to be making some tinted glass. No. Let's go with 3 stacks. So 3, 6, 9, 12 stacks of shards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, perfectly enough space. Alright. This is probably going to take a minute or two, so I'm going to speed this part up. Okay. Now we can make our second ingot. I'm going to get rid of the sand I got now. Actually, no, I should just throw it back into the furnace again. Now, upgrade to pickaxes. Where are we do? Right here. That one I already just named Silk Touch, but that was just for now. And there we go. Our very first Netherite tools. Now, gold and the templates I don't need anymore. Gold. You can see I'm after getting a lot of stuff come from the boredom breaker, especially in copper and iron, and quite a few diamonds as well. Now, these templates, is it this room? Yes. They can go in there. Now, everything else I need should be right here, or most of it. So I'm going to load up what I can. And then we'll head up and load up a chest boat and come down and get some extras. I need one more barrel. And then some logs and smooth stone. Alright, let's head up and get our chest boat set up. Obviously, I'm going to be making the creeper farm over the ocean. And let me see where we're to. Yeah, that's the mainland next to Laura Island. Hold on, let me turn up my render distance. Come on, loading. Alright, there we go. Now we can see Laura Island from here. And there's going to be an iron farm that way a long ways. So we're going to go somewhere that way. And I keep forgetting you gotta crouch to open these guys. Should fill these buckets up before I go. And the hopper and the barrels will be early stuff that I need. I also need 4 pieces of glass and some slabs. I can make the slabs. Can you make smooth stone slabs? Maybe I got just enough slabs already, actually. Now, a couple pieces of glass I know are in the furnace. I didn't need that many, but we'll take it. And some more logs. I'll take another 5 stacks, I guess. And then I'll fill my inventory with smooth stone. That's my main farm building supply. I just like the clean aesthetics of it, and for reasons I haven't explained yet, it's not allowed in the lore island area. Alright, I haven't really scoped out yet where I want this to go, so we're gonna figure it out on the fly here now. What is the stuff I'll need first? Alright, that should be... Oh, I forgot. I'm gonna need ladders as well. It's just one last thing. Now, I think that's in the room with, yeah, 2 lines of barrels on both sides. Ladders. Huh. Alright. Ladders are a bunch of... I forget the exact recipe. Where are we to? Just plain sticks. No. Tree room is barrels triple on the left. Now, how high am I going to be building this thing? Definitely higher than 32 blocks in the air. So we're going to need a few more sticks than that. Let's try that many. I accidentally got 64 out, the perfect amount. Now, a stack. How high do I have to go? Well, with simulation 4 distance, 44 blocks is the maximum spawnable distance. So if I go 50 up from the top of the ocean, that should be well in the clear. I use only 4 simulation distance, so that should be fine. Alright, it's nighttime. Alright, before we go anywhere, I guess we'll sleep. Now we should have everything. I'm trying to think. Oh, no, we don't. One other thing for a quality of life item. One single lily pad, which I think is out here. Lily pads. Flowers and stuff, yeah. Lily pad. One. Just so we don't have to swim down to the bottom of the ocean to place blocks. We can start right at the surface. Now, so I did watch a tutorial for the farm to get the basic layout, but I noticed a couple things that I wanted to do a bit differently, so... Alright, hold on. Let me see which direction. 2120. So I want to go 100 blocks. 2220 maybe? That way. Let's see where I get to. Oh yeah, I forgot. This shipwreck, that wasn't there until we had the Chaos Cubed update, and then it showed up. It must have been a chunk that I've seen before because of my huge render distance, but I haven't actually went there. Now, I'm trying to see where would be the best spot for this. I don't want it too close to that land. It might be acceptable to be close to that. Um, let's see. What we got? There was not a desert temple there either before. Wow. What's that? That's interesting. That's like an ocean monument looking thing. Wow, there's all kinds of stuff around here I didn't know existed since the update. Alright. Now, where am I setting this up? I hope I'm not too close to land there. How about if I head over this way a bit? No, the iron farm's gonna be there. Oh, what was that screen? I don't want to be too close to anything. Uh, Deeper ocean. Let's settle in right here. Yeah, this looks good. Alright, lily pad. Well, that didn't work exactly like I thought, but that works. Now, I should pop another block down there. Yeah. Now, I'm gonna make a little tiny platform down here. That's fine. Now, I said I gotta go 50 in the sky, right? Well, I'll just go to full 53 that I have here. Alright. Most tutorials will just tell you to go 130 in the sky, because if you have simulation distance of 6 or 8 chunks, anything within 128 blocks can spawn. But at 4 chunks simulation distance, it's only 44. So I'm fine with going the 50 block height. Now, start back down here again. Now, I don't know if everyone knew this, but if you crouch before you get on a ladder and let go, you won't go back down. It's a great way to get on and start laying your ladders up. Not sure exactly how I did that. Floating. I didn't think to actually scope the area from up here and see where I'm to, but it's going here now, no matter what. I'm getting low on ladders, so I must be almost up there. There we go. Okay. Now, our spawning platform is 4 by 6. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4. Good old Bedrock. Don't have to turn around backwards to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Here is our platform. Two barrels. 4 hoppers. And I don't need that block. Can I jump over that? Yes, I can jump over the hoppers. Or this block. Now, this is my basic collection system. I might add another set of hoppers instead of barrels down under there after. Now, I'm going to go 4 high. And this is why I wanted the plain glass. So we can see our creepers. And then our slabs. Like this. Now we got our unaliving chamber. Now, I had to go up 19 from there. You know what, though? We are probably going to need more ladders for getting up and down. So, while we're here, I'm just going to go and make a crafting table. And some ladders. Going to need a couple logs. Craft, I said. Alright. Slap that bad boy down. And put one of these on top. Now we need sticks. Yep, that's plenty of ladders, I think. And I guess I'll take my 2 buckets with me now. I don't need that anymore. I don't need these. That bed can stay down right here. And we're asleep now. Alright, I should be mostly ready to go up and build here now. What else do I need to take with me? I'll leave all the logs down here. I don't need them. Gates, I could need those pretty quick. I don't need plain glass anymore. I'll take this. Tinted glass. Okay. Let's head up and get at her. That music's a little loud in my ears, but I'm not sure how it's going to turn out. These are a brand new headset, and I haven't done a normal episode since I got them, so. Now, 19 up. 17, 18. Okay, this is what I got left plus 1. Try my first ever water bucket clutch. What a fail. Oh, now I'm stuck inside the... Let's remove that 1 block, and I'll hop out here. Let's try this again. Yay! I did it! First one ever! Okay. Let's get the back over here. We'll do both. I am going with a fairly basic design here. Oh, where's my food? Let's just take the fallout damage now in a second when I regen. I don't like how we have that land over there though, either. I'm gonna remove that after. Just drop down, out. I probably didn't bring enough smooth stone, maybe? Maybe I should just build halfway, drop down, so I'll take less damage. Now I can build this one all the way up. That wasn't quite halfway, but there. Alright, we're up. Now I'm gonna make this square. Some of these just straightforward repetitive parts I'm going to speed up so you don't have to watch this go on forever. Now, eight words. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, as far as we need there. Now I just got to repeat that on all sides. I got to be standing on the block in order to push them off. I'm just marking these so I can see exactly where they are quite easily. 1, 2. Okay, that's the basic outline there of the starting part. Oh yeah, while I'm here, just as well to throw in these bad boys. And you technically don't need these gates, but just in case there's a weird bedrock water update, you don't want the water pouring down there. So now, the standard would be to build 2 high out of your solid block, but I'm going to use tinted glass for this. Give me that, be able to see through stuff. I think that's going to look cool. That's why I made the tinted glass. I'm planning on doing this for each wall layer of the farm like this so that you can see. I'll also build maybe little walkways or something after on the outside. I'm not sure what I'm going to do aesthetically like that yet. Yeah, that's going to look cool. Okay, there we go. Now that looks pretty dang cool. Now the next step we got to do is fill in these sides to make our first spawning platform. Uh-oh. I just thought about something though. I need where that glass is, not the outside edge, because that's going to be a wall. But these ones I'm going to need to be stone. Good thing I recognized that before anything happened. Now, which are these? Gotta come out. I'm glad I'm noticing this problem now. Yeah, forgot. Mobs don't spawn on glass, so we gotta make sure it's all of our spawn spaces are actually smooth stone. That's a wall, so don't matter. I gotta get straight in line with that. This is technically a 3 high wall. Here. Let me crouch for a second. Okay. So that's one spawn platform set out. Now, technically, I could be using a little bit more glass than what I'm doing, but what's that lit up over there? There must be patches of sea pickles close to the surface. Oh, you can see Lower Island. You can see the quarry just barely. The iron farm is going to be down out there between the shipwreck and land there somewhere. Now, get this glass. I'm just going to go grab all that glass now. Okay, that's that much done. I might just skip part of filling in these guys, because who needs to see me do fill in 100 things? Okay, that's our spawn platforms laid out. Now, I'm going to lay out some of this glass. I think there can be problems with glass if it's only touching like that corner to corner. Light can shine through. But with a solid corner like this, it should block light fully. Same old farm as most people build, but it should have a bit of a different aesthetic feel to it with every wall being like this. May eventually replace the smooth stone on the out. Oh, am I out? Yeah, completely out. Okay. Well, one last thing I can do before I head down for more supplies. Infinite water source. I'm gonna go one there. One. This is perfect. Alright, that's done. Fill in that bad boy so we can just remove her. Alright. I'm just gonna make my way. Oh, hello, guys. Yeah. I forgot spawn proofing. Here we go. Right. Oh yeah. And now it's hard to get back up into the farm. The small problems you come across. Right. Let's make our way in to the farm again. Gotta do this for this second. I didn't mean to do that. Or that. Can I just... Why can't I... close these gates? Jumpins'. Okay. Now I gotta wait up. Cannot place ladders on glass? Oh, well, get rid of that ladder. I could just pop a ladder here though and jump up like that. Okay. Now we got a way up, but we don't want mob spawning. Probably don't need to do this, but I'm just doing it. Okay. Alright, what I'm really heading for now is more supplies. Ooh. Hello, Mr. Drown. That glass, don't need. Or the sticks. Yeah. I definitely don't have enough smooth stone with me. Or tinted glass. So, should I just make a quick trip back? Yeah, I guess I will. Let me get my bearings. Alright, this way should be. Yeah, I see it. Smooth stone is really quite easy. Oh, fish galore. Smooth stone. Oh, I should be making the amethyst, the glass first. 3, 9, 12, 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, hopefully that's enough tinted glass because I'm pretty well out of amethyst shards. 3 more stacks. So it's only like another stack and a half of tinted glass or so. Right, smooth stone. Let's fill up my inventory. No, I still got. Why am I taking it out of multiple barrels at once? Oh, leave it to me. Alright. Is it raining? It is raining. It just makes it harder. Oh, I can see it though. I mean, I was going to say it makes it harder to see stuff, but I can see that just fine. It's also dark enough to be nighttime, so I'm gonna sleep when we get over here. Don't want any phantoms coming after me. I don't like how the floor is centered that way, though. Well, maybe that's something to do later. Alright. Now, I was talking about span radius earlier. I mentioned that it was 44 blocks. So when I get up here, so what I'm trying to calculate now is how many floors will keep most of the floor inside span radius. So if I'm here, around a player is 24 tall to the bottom, 26 to the first span platform. So we're inside the span radius, which is 24 to 44. So, 40. Oh, I left that one piece of glass is meant to go there. Down. But, it's 26, and each layer is 3 more. So 29 is 2 floors. 32 is 3. 536 is 4 floors. 39 is 5 floors. 42 would be 6 floors. We only got till 44. So 6 floors is the absolute maximum. But on the 6th floor, the sphere wouldn't reach the outside edge. So you think about it, 44 straight up, but the further you go off center, that's more blocks away from the player. So 5 at this render distance would probably be our maximum amount. And oh, where did I put my ladder? Over there. And of course, I didn't bring any trapdoors up with me. Exactly a stack. Okay. Now I guess I fill in. Here like this. Before I go, I didn't leave any ladders. Of course I didn't. I'm just gonna hop up here. Do this from up here. So I'm gonna need to put a lantern up here. And what I'm doing here is just making the same platform again. And once I get the 4 platforms built up here, then I'll do the spawn proofing layout. These kinds of projects would be a lot easier if I had an elytra that I can just fly up and down. But without it, I just got to come up with creative ways to get around easier and come back and fix them after the fact. That's 2. Did I leave my lanterns in the boat? Yes, I did. Alright. No left thumb. You're not a placing thumb. There we go. Keep smacking the box everywhere I'm intending not to. Right. Go here. Can I even? Right. Can I reach in there from here? No. I just got to do it from right here. Alright, that's our floor. Now, down we go. Right down. I need those. We need trapdoors and buttons. Trapdoors and buttons. Trapdoors and buttons. Okay. Back up we go. So that's a single floor laid out. Now we just got to do the span proofing so we don't get spiders and skeletons and zombies and such. Let me up. Alright. I'll take that one away and that one. And that one apparently. Let's hate missteps. I had the sprint, auto sprint turned on for a while, so now I keep missing the sprint button. Now, where did I come up? Over here. So now, trap doors go like this. Skip 2, 1, skip 2, 1. Then skip 2 this way. Then skip 2 again. There. And there. Now that prevents spiders from spawning. Now we got to whack these on like this. Nope, that's not where I intended that to go at all. Yeah, there we go. I just gotta remember to come back and fix all this stuff. Now, most farms use all trapdoors on the ceiling as well, but I use buttons. They're cheaper, they do the same job. The thing is, creepers are only 1.8 blocks tall, and if you left this full space, you'd get zombies and skeletons because they're 2 blocks tall. So the buttons keep everything else from spawning. A lot of people use trapdoors on ceilings. I don't think it's actually needed. Buttons don't work the best for floor spawn proofing, especially for spiders because of the way they spawn. But it works great to reduce head height. Now, I also see people put stuff above the trapdoors, which you don't need because the height is already too high. Oh, well, nothing can spawn on this trapdoor anyways, so the height doesn't actually matter above it. these two. Skip one. These two. Skip one and that one. Skip one. These two. There. And then, yeah, the outside edge needs it all. I thought something looked wrong up there. This one's way too wide. Too wide. All those, well, at least all of those items are safe because they're going to just go down in my hoppers now. Okay, so that's that square, basically spawn proof. Yeah. Why am I not picking that up? Oh, because the way my inventory is. There we go. That's one of them. Now, get these trapdoors. Like that. And repeat this here again. Now, go up and fix that top part. So many misclicks. This has got to be two wider. Okay. Now pick that up. Back up here. Oh, should have known that was gonna work without sprint. I wonder though. Can I? No. Let me in. I'll just come over here and put that one there. And then I can walk over here. I've only ever made one of these creeper farms before, and it was quite a while ago, so that'll explain why I'm having a bit of a hard time with it. That looks so cool from down here. Oh, look at that. It gets clearer if I walk up against it. Okay. Enough being distracted now. Yeah, that's where I come up. Let's get rid of that now. Probably need to undo that again, but let's finish off these now. I'm just trying to figure out what will be the easiest way when I'm done here to get down out of this. I might run a test with just one layer because I haven't done this glass stuff before. hopefully I got enough buttons to finish what I'm trying to do. Yeah, I definitely don't have enough buttons on me to finish. But luckily I brought more wood down near the bottom. Right down we go. Now that might be enough to do it, but just in case, I'm gonna make another stack right quick. Alright, I think I'm gonna finish off this layer and run a test and see if it's functioning before I go ahead any further. So I only got one little quadrant left to top up and close off the ceiling, and we'll see how it runs. Oh yeah, but now I can't get up. Take that off. Alright. Now which side didn't I finish? This one looks like it has a lot less buttons. Yeah. Oops. Okay. That should be that. Now. Let's close off this spot. And we're gonna open these like that. Come over here. Close that off. Now, ooh, forgot buttons. Okay. The heck? That's not right. Okie dokie. Just turn around like this. Now. I'm really hoping this is gonna work out. It is getting a little darker. how am I gonna do that? There. Right. Gonna do that. Okay. What I'm trying to size up here now is how I'm getting down out of this and fixing this properly. Alright. Let's seal her up. Let's see how dark it is once we take out the last light. Okay, yep, we got darkness. Now, I need to come over here. And I guess I'm gonna have to take off that block. Yes, that's exactly what I'm gonna have to do. No! Alright, well, we got out of there anyways. But now stuff can be spawning and we don't want it to spawn yet. So block gotta go where I am. And then like that. Okay. That should make them spawn. Do I have a piece of glass? Not normal. There. Now we wait and see. May take a minute for them to start pathfinding their way down. Still nothing. What was that? Oh, we got one. So, it is working. We got a creeper. Now, one. It's not very quick. Yeah, see what items we got fell in here while we were working. Yeah, gunpowder actually wants to stay in there. It's not working very fast. Alright. Take him out. Now, we should... Oh, one more thing to test. How many punches does it take to unalive them? 1, 2. Oh, not bad. Now I have a second farm to start making gunpowder. Or start making EXP, I meant to say. Okay. Now, my AFK spot could technically be 2 blocks higher than I am right now to maximize the spawn area. But I am going to make myself a little shelter. not what I wanted to do. I wanted to come. No, that is. Why did I make the overhang? Let's see. As you can tell, it's more of a passive farm. It doesn't work that quickly at all, but you know. So here, this is gonna be our little hangout station. How far did I go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6. There we go. Let's do something like that. Something like this. I don't like the real open look of these, so I'm going to make myself a little capsule. That's in the way. Can go. Where can I go? Right here. The sound like half gives me a heart attack every time I hear it. Ah! What just happened? Thought for sure I heard a creeper go boom that time. I actually want to make that a little bit wider. Something like this. I do it. The other corner's squared off, so I'm going to square that one off. Now, that, that. All those can come off because we're going out a little wider. We gotta go back in here. There we go. Now we got our little AFK hut here. I will leave these open. I might put a fence or something here after. Just make it look cool. Alright. Oh. It was, I guess he blew up one of my slabs. Get away. There we go. Now, I want to concoct a way to be getting up on top of that easier. Come up here until I'm touching the top. Yeah, that didn't work. Oh, that's not the one I wanted to destroy. No, that one. So I can put it, yeah, there we go. Now, yes, that's exactly what I wanted to do. Right. That one can go. No, not a button. Ladder. Alright, now I can get up. I'm gonna make this a little more of a platform. Like that. A little torch here. And we'll go this way. Torch there. A couple more. Alright, I made clear. Just go one more. Yeah. Oh, I didn't realize you could tower like that. I'm doing this now so we can access the inside from the top. There we go. Right, we're at the top. Yeah. Don't really trust that at one wide for using all the time. So we'll make it 2 wide. Alright. Now. Ow. Grab that. Now, I said technically to maximize, I need to stand 2 blocks higher, but next to the spot. So like 1, 2. And I'll put another one here. Up here technically should be the ideal place. That'll put the very center of the spawn for exactly 24 blocks away when I stand right here. So the whole top should be within spawn radius of the creepers now. Yeah, there we go. Oh, yeah, be careful not walking off there. I'm gonna leave that one closed. If I'm not ducked, I don't think they can see me at all. Here anywhere? Nope. Okay. Looks taking one hit each. Oh yeah, perfect. Oh, over here, I might as well fix these tools too. Yeah, I'm gonna leave those closed off. I'll move a bed up here too eventually. Alright guys, I think that's enough for this episode. Next episode, I'm gonna put on a couple more layers, do a few things like add walkways around the top and stuff like that, and we'll farm it for a set amount of time and see how much gunpowder we get. Alright, as always, Koji Blaze here. Thanks for watching, and have a good day.